Hey everybody, it's Tara Jones and it's Friday. It's time to get today's daily drive time topic started. Today we're going to talk about hand up versus a handout. So let's get it going. I was looking at my own life and assessing my life, and I look at what I have and I look at what I don't have. And then in the end, I have looked at so many people who are in a worse situation than I am, and I realized just how blessed I really am. And I'm saying that to say that there are so many of us that have privilege, that have influence, that have resources. And instead of trying to help spread it or help the next person come up, they are kicking them down, or they feel like it's a freeloading, a thing about freeloading. And I don't think that that's always the case. Now, yes, there are situations where people are looking for handouts, and they just looking for a free ride, which I'm gonna talk about that on another video. And that the whole right, the entitlement, that feeling of entitlement. But you have people that don't want to work for, or they want it to just be freely given, and without any consequences. And that's not the majority, that's the exception. And there's so many of us that are in a position where we can help someone, and that's what I want to encourage people to do today. I want to encourage you to look at that. I want to encourage us as a society to look at how we can be a hand up to someone, not just giving them a handout. The whole system, I look at how our government system is set up, the tax system, the welfare system, the Medicare system, all of our public fund programs and funding, and all of that is set up to not help you come up. It keeps you at a certain place, and then because it does not help you come up, then you have those that take the position that, well, they don't want to do anything for themselves, so let them be. They want to be poor, they want to live in poverty, they don't want to have, and that's their fault. They don't have health insurance because they can't afford it. That's their problem, because they need to be working, they need to get a job. Well, I'm going to tell you this. If the systems were designed to truly help you to come out of it, to be able to, you come out of it, and then to be able to help the next person out of it, and it could become a circle of helping the next person, they could keep you in a vicious cycle of staying in poverty, of staying in a mentality of not having. And it's a poverty mentality, and they keep you in that, because the minute you go to work, the minute you make a few dollars, then they take all of the resources away. Now, you're not making enough money to be able to sustain yourself or to be able to come up, but you're not making enough. You're making too much money, should I say, for assistance to get help. And I think that that's what's broken in our system, that's what's broken in our society, and even in the mentality of many of our people. It's just broken, period. And we need to try and look at how we can help the next person come up instead of kicking them down or holding them down. Have we become that insecure as a society that we are afraid that someone is going to become better than we are, attain more than we have, that we can't help? Have we become such a selfish society that we got to keep everything we have to ourselves? And again, it's not always finances. It may be resources. It may be references. It could be a wide variety of things. But the point is, there are people out there that just need a hand up. You know, I look at some of the neighborhoods in the inner city, even the south side of Chicago, and they want to say that Chicago is the murder capital of the U.S. and you know, they want to call it Chirac and all of this, and that problem stems from a poverty mentality. It stems from a lack of we as a community stepping in. We want the government to step in and do everything and supply everything, but we don't want to invest in ourselves. We need to invest as a community and as a people into the impoverished and the socio economically disadvantaged. We need to truly make a wholehearted investment, and an investment is usually a sacrifice. And when you make that investment, yes, you want to expect a return on that investment, right? Well, the return on that investment needs to be that you see somebody else get themselves in a better position so they don't have to live in filth, so they don't have to worry about how they're going to get their next meal. You know, you have so much money being funneled out of the country to provide food and medicine for other people in other countries. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, I understand we should help others, but I'm going to tell you, charity starts at home, baby. That's what I learned. Charity starts right at home. And if you can't invest in your own home, within your own community, why are you sending money halfway across the world? You know, so there's so many people here that need help, and again, they're not looking for a handout. They're not looking for a freebie. They're just looking for a chance. And I'm going to tell you, for a long time, I was one of those people that was just looking for a chance. I just needed an opportunity. So, you know, here I sit now, and I am in a better position to be able to help someone else. I'm not in the greatest positions, no. But I'm in a better position than I was because, again, I just needed a help up, not a handout. And there are so many people like me out there, and I want to encourage you. You're in a position, be a blessing to somebody. Be able to be a hand up. You know, here's some things that you can do. You know, carry a bag with you. Go to the thrift store or go to Walmart, whatever you want to do. Get a cheap little overnight bag with toilet, you know, the toiletry bag, and you buy some personal items. Buy some soap, toothpaste, brush, comb. Buy a non-perishable snack, put it in there, and put a couple of dollars in there. And then when you see somebody that may be homeless, that may be struggling, you know what? Bless them with it. You know, you can do all of that for under $5. Now, that's just a financial investment. Now, what about the resources? You know, don't be afraid to say, you know what? Hey, let me see if I can help you with this job opportunity. Let me see if I can help you with this housing opportunity. Let me see how I can connect you with maybe somebody that I know that may be able to help you out in a better position, to get in a better position than you're in. So come on now, we as a people, let's do this. We can do this. Let's start helping and not hurting. So this is my drive time topic for the day. I want you guys to look. Let's do a hand up, a help up, not a handout. So I love you. I'm going to close this out for the day. Y'all have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.